In the world of email marketing, two major platforms constantly battle for the top spot, Brevo and ActiveCampaign, but which one truly has the edge? On one side, we have Brevo, known for its simplicity and solid feature set. On the other, ActiveCampaign, famous for its advanced automations and robust integrations. Let's put aside the marketing hype and get down to what really matters. We'll score each key category so by the end, you'll know exactly which platform comes out on top. And trust me, you might be surprised by the final result. Okay, here's the plan. Let's pull up a mind map of all the stuff we're gonna look at. Pricing, automation, email and deliverability, CRM and integrations, reporting, ease of use, multi-channel features and support. That's honestly everything you care about when you're choosing between these two. Let's kick it off with price. Now, Brevo, honestly, it's hard to argue with a free plan right out of the gate. Their paid plans are super affordable and what you see is what you get, no weird hidden charges, which I really appreciate. The only thing is, if you need advanced stuff, you do pay a bit more. Switching over to ActiveCampaign, you get a 14-day free trial, which is nice, and honestly their plans are loaded if you go deep into automation. But their starting price is higher and those costs can shoot up fast if your list grows. So for value, Brevo just makes more sense for most people. Now automation, which is like the whole point, right? Brevo keeps it simple. There's a drag-and-drop builder and it covers everything most folks need, like welcome emails, basic sequences. You get the idea. But if you want to do anything super custom, it can start to feel a little basic. Then ActiveCampaign steps in and says, oh, you want conditional logic, multiple channels, email, SMS, CRM triggers, A/B splits and personalization. That gets kind of wild. That's where it shines. It's more complex to set up, but the possibilities are kinda endless. If you're just starting, it might feel overwhelming, but for power users, yeah, ActiveCampaign is definitely the winner here. Email and deliverability, yeah, super important if you actually want your stuff to land in someone's inbox, right? Brevo actually holds its own here. Deliverability is solid and the email builder is straightforward, but I do wish their design options were a bit more flexible. Then on the other side, ActiveCampaign just takes it up a notch, more templates, crazy good segmentation, and even better deliverability rates. If you love tinkering, the template editor is pretty powerful, though it can feel like a lot at first. So for this, ActiveCampaign takes the top spot. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know ActiveCampaign actually hit the scene back in 2003? Brevo, which used to be called Sendinblue, by the way, didn't show up until a decade later. It's wild how these two evolved. Let's talk CRM and integrations because honestly nobody wants to be locked out of cool tools. Brevo has a simple CRM built in, nice for basics, and connects out of the box with loads of e-commerce stuff. But it stops short of complex features. With ActiveCampaign, you get an actual full-on CRM like pipeline management, sales automation, and integrations for days. Plus SMS, on-site messaging, even site tracking. It might even be too much for a tiny team, but oh man, it's robust, so ActiveCampaign takes this one too. Now for reporting and analytics, because you want to know what's actually working, right? Brevo gives you all the essentials, opens, clicks, bounces, it's all there but nothing too fancy. ActiveCampaign though. Detailed attribution, revenue tracking, automation insights, goals, the works. There's a bit of a learning curve, but once you get the hang of it, you see so much more. So another win for ActiveCampaign. Alright, ease of use. Here's the thing, Brevo is the king of set it and forget it. The interface is just intuitive, super quick to get started, and if you don't want to mess around, it just makes sense. The trade-off is that some power users might find it a little simple. ActiveCampaign is way more powerful, but not exactly the easiest for newbies. You'll probably need to spend some time with the tutorials. So for pure simplicity, Brevo nails it. Let's look at multi-channel features. Brevo is kind of awesome here because you get email, SMS, WhatsApp, even chat and meetings all in one dashboard. Downside? No native landing pages, which is a bummer if you need it. ActiveCampaign covers a lot: email, SMS, CRM, good site and event tracking. But here's the catch, WhatsApp isn't native, so you'll need a workaround. Honestly, both are really solid here, so I'm gonna call this a tie. And finally, support. With Brevo you get chat and email and their knowledge base is pretty thorough. No phone support unless you upgrade though. ActiveCampaign, email and chat support, plus hefty help docs and even onboarding, but again, phones are reserved for high rollers. Both make you feel supported, just not always by voice unless you pay up. So yeah, let's call this one a tie too. Here's a quick look at the category breakdown. Some things are neck and neck, but there are a few clear leaders, especially in automation and CRM. So here's how it shakes out. If you want a tool that won't break the bank, keeps things super simple, and gives you all the basic multi-channel stuff, Brevo is a pretty easy pick. If you're the kind of person who wants to automate everything, dive deep into your sales pipeline, and get obsessed with analytics, ActiveCampaign is seriously unbeatable. Totally depends on what you need. If you found this helpful, hang around for more, subscribe, and I'll keep delivering these head-to-head breakdowns.